Afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Birmingham Wildlife Conservation Park for the latest in our Wednesday Facebook Live videos. We're carrying on with our alphabet theme this week, and we're up to the letter Y, and Y stands for yellow-breasted capuchin. So we're going to spend a bit of time having a look at our group of capuchins today. As ever, please feel free to send in any questions you've got, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Otherwise we will just crack on with these guys. Hi Tim, hi Ellie, hope you're okay. So we've got a group of 8 yellow-breasted capuchins as it is now. We've got Dad Benji, who's the one in front of us on the log, who's just jumped up inside. We have Mum Kamiko, who is not out at the moment. I think she's currently indoors. They have all just been fed inside, so I think she's just inside at the moment. And then the remainder are the offspring of Benji and Kamiko. We have 5 boys. I don't know who is who, but we have Romany, Tony, George, Billy, and someone else. I can't remember their name. And then we do actually have quite a little youngster at the moment who is actually still on Kamiko, who we don't know the sex of yet. It's only a few weeks old, so we're not 100% sure on the sex of that one. Hi Sarah, hope you're okay. The easiest way to tell them apart, Tim, is just looking at the faces. Capuchins have got quite unique kind of faces, so most of them do look different. Some of the younger ones in here, it is a bit more difficult to tell them apart. But yeah, mostly you can tell them apart just by looking at their faces. Like I say, I'm not 100% sure who's who. There's Kamiko with the little baby, just running that way. There. Don't know if you can see the little baby on the back there of Kamiko. And coming back again now. Like I say, that baby's a few weeks old now. Seems to be doing really well. Starting to be a little bit more aware, starting to look around a little bit more. Yeah, and doing really well. So yellow-breasted capuchins are originally found in Brazil, in the Atlantic forests in Brazil. They have quite a small range, and well, yeah, as I say, they're only found in this one area, so yeah, quite a small range. And they are threatened mainly by habitat loss and habitat degradation in the wild, and they are classed as critically endangered on the IUCN Red List. They've had a 50% decline in their wild population in the last 50 years, so yeah, they are really struggling. Like I said, they've got quite a small range, and it's just getting smaller with habitat loss and fragmentation and things like that. So yeah, they are classed as critically endangered. Hi Mary, hope you're okay. The little ones stay on Mum, probably kind of full-time staying on Mum for a couple of months, and then they will start kind of venturing off, doing their own thing, but they will always come back to Mum for quite a little while, actually, probably up to about 6 months maybe, and then yeah, they're quite independent after that. So food-wise, Ellie, in the wild they'd eat anything ranging from fruits and leaves and other bits and bobs like that, but they will also eat small mammals and birds and eggs and insects and things like that. They are quite omnivorous. Here at the park we give them a fruit and veg based diet. You can see they've got some coconuts today, which they are experts at getting into. they will smash the coconuts on something sharp or hard like a rock or a branch or something like that, and yeah, get into them that way. But yeah, they're not really very fussy at Capuchins, so they'll eat anything, bless them. Yeah, they enjoy this hot weather. Yeah, they're quite happy with this nice warm weather. Yeah, Tim, like you say, problem solving with the coconut. They are very intelligent primates, and they do have kind of tool use. So they will use things to break things open and things like that. So yeah, they are very intelligent primates. Yeah, and like I say, they do use tools. So yeah, Capuchins, they can be dangerous. We don't really come in with our Capuchins at all, just because they are quite big, strong, powerful monkeys. They'd have a very nasty bite if they got you. So yeah, they are one of the more dangerous primates that we've got on site. Good question, Dale. Yeah, the hot weather is just trying to keep everybody cool, and making sure everyone's kind of coping in the heat, both animal and staff. It's just trying to make sure everyone's cool, either by, you know, giving ice lollies or spraying enclosures down just to kind of cool things off a little bit. Everyone was all right after the very hot day we had on Monday. Yeah, we'll see next weekend. It's supposed to get even hotter, isn't it? So hopefully everyone will be able to cope with the warm weather, because it was getting a bit unbearable. So in the wild, Ellie, this species is found in Brazil, in the Atlantic forest in Brazil. Quite a small range, really, out in the wild. Hi Matt, hope you're okay, mate. Yeah, very cheeky little monkeys, Tim. Definitely cheeky little monkeys. You can hear as we're watching this video, they are quite a vocal species of primate. There's a lot of chattering and talking going on between them. I think that's mainly because it's food time, so they're kind of happy little chirps and squeaks and things like that. Hey Judith, hope you're okay. No worries. Hi Lorraine, hope you're okay. Yeah, so these guys live in nice little social groups, up to about 30 animals. Like I say, we've got 8 in here now. You've always got an alpha pair, which is our breeding pair, Benji and Kamiko. And then, like I say, the rest of our group is made up of their offspring. In the wild, this wouldn't necessarily be the case. There might be a number of families that come together and things like that, to form a larger group. So in the wild, Tim, Capuchins would live generally 15 to 20. In captivity, though, they can live a lot longer, even up to about 50 years old if they're lucky. I haven't had a chance to actually look up the ages of our adult pair. I know our oldest youngster is about 8 years old. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look up Benji and Kamiko's ages, but they're not super old. So in the cold, Ellie, generally the Capuchins will stay indoors in cold weather. We've got a nice big heated indoor house for them. Much with all the exotic animals here, if they're used to warmer temperatures, we offer a nice heated indoor accommodation for them, which they can stay in, to stay nice and warm. In the snow, we don't really let them out in the snow and things like that. We try and keep our primates in during snowy weather, just to make sure they don't get too cold. Yeah, they are great to watch. You could sit and watch the Capuchins for hours, I think, without getting bored. They're brilliant. Lots going on all the time. There's always something going on with these guys. So yeah, I was hoping the little one would be out a little bit more, but that's all right. Capuchin females will have generally one offspring every couple of years or so. And like I say, our guys are very very happy carrying on and breeding quite well. Not really any plans for anything new coming in at the moment, Lorraine. Obviously our female red panda will be here at some point, but we'll obviously let you know when she's here. Other than that, I don't think we've got any moves happening anytime soon. No, can't think of anything off the top of my head. Right then guys, if you've got any last minute questions, please feel free to send them in and I will do my best to answer them for you. Everyone's gone to find some more food, I think. These two are the only ones out at the moment. So yeah, next week will actually be our last week of the alphabet videos. We're up to the letter Z. So we will next week just talk about zoos in general. We'll have a bit of a wander around, talk about the work that zoos do, and you know how we're a part of that, the bits that we do, and yeah, kind of go from there. So yeah, hopefully we can have a nice little chat next week about kind of what we do as a unit, as a zoo community. So that'll be nice to finish off our alphabet-y theme. Ooh, not sure on the awards, Ellie. I think they may have happened, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't had a chance to check my emails or anything like that. So yeah, we'll let you know. We will let you know. Yeah, we'll let you know about the panda, Lorraine. I think things are moving on a bit more now, so hopefully it won't be too long before she arrives. But like I say, I've been saying that for months, so we'll see. Right then guys, I think we will call it a day there. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching our Capuchins having their lunch. And we will be back same time, same place next week. Cheers everybody.